We'll have an opportunity to hear exactly what Rudy Giuliani will do in these circumstances because, of course, he is our next presenter. Mr. Giuliani was elected as the 107th mayor of the city of New York, was re-elected in 1997. Recognition of his leadership of the city following the September 11, 2001 terror attacks, Time magazine named Mr. Giuliani 2000 Person of the Year. I had the opportunity, I guess the last time we were on stage together, we were both seeking the Republican nomination for President of the United States in 2000. He much more successfully in that pursuit than I, but nonetheless, I am very pleased to be with him again today. Mr. Giuliani.
Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you. I am very, as Alan Dershowitz said, I am very honored to be here on behalf of this cause. I can't think of any better cause right now that someone can be espousing than trying to, first of all, protect these innocent people who already have had almost 40 of their members just last year killed and slaughtered by Mالكي and the Iraqi government at the behest of Iran, had hundreds injured. So let me see if I can summarize why we're here and then make some practical suggestions about what we can do. We're here, I believe, for three reasons, or at least that's why I'm here. One is to make sure that my country, the United States of America, lives up to its promise. After all, a person's word is their bond, and the same thing is true of a nation. If a nation makes promises and then reneges on those promises, what happens to the honor of the United States and the honor of my own country? Yes, I'm deeply concerned about the lives and safety of the people of Ashraf, as you are, but I'm also concerned about the honor and dignity of the United States of America. We made a promise to these people when they gave up their arms that we would protect them, and we are obligated, we have no discretion here. We're obligated to fulfill that promise. And I don't want my nation disgraced by reneging on that promise. So that is maybe the first and most important reason that I'm here. And the United States of America has turned its back on the people of Ashraf. There is no other way to describe it. I wish I could say something different. I'm very upset that I'm here for that reason, and I'm very embarrassed and I'm very sad because I hate to say that about my country. We promised these people protection, and since that time, almost 40 of them have been slaughtered because we turned our back. And it's time to say, no more, not again, never again will we allow the people of Ashraf to be killed, to be tortured, and to be abused by Mالكي. Never again. Second, we're here to urge the State Department to stop delaying and to finally act on delisting the MEK. My goodness, they're supposed to act in 180 days. It's been a year and a half since a court ordered the State Department to make a decision. A year and a half for the State Department to consider the facts. Believe me, this is not a difficult situation. The history of MEK is clear. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people have gone over it, come to the conclusion that the MEK is not a terrorist organization. The United Kingdom made that decision. The European Union has made that decision. Former heads of the FBI, the CIA, our military organizations, and countless others, former attorneys general of the United States, have come forward and said that. The former head of the FBI said they shouldn't have been listed in the first place. He was the head of the FBI at the time. They shouldn't have been listed in the first place. What the heck is taking so long in deciding this? This is an easy decision. I am perplexed as to why it hasn't been decided. But I think I have, at least I have a suspicion as to why it hasn't been decided. And it's really the third reason that I'm here. It's about time that my government stops being a supplicant to the Ayatollah and to the mullahs. It's about time we stop begging them to talk to us and to be nice to us. This is absurd, and it's more than absurd, it's dangerous. I wrote a book about leadership, and one of the chapters says you have to stand up to bullies. Because if you don't stand up to bullies, you encourage them and they take advantage of you. Best example of that, of course, was the lead up to the Second World War, Chamberlain and Hitler. And we are reproducing history yet again. So I'm here to say it's time to stand up to Iran, and it is time to stop begging them and to act as a supplicant to Iran. And it's time to stand up for regime change in Iran. So let's look at all three briefly. First of all the people in Ashraf have laid down their arms a long time ago. They were given a promise that they would not be hurt, they would not be harmed. That promise did not come from some abstract entity. It came from the United States of America. And now 400 of them have been moved to so-called Camp Liberty. Now, we saw the pictures, and of course we've seen the analysis. Camp Liberty has no water, it has no electricity at night. Camp Liberty is not designed to be a place where they should be staying for any more than a day or two, if at all.